Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you an update on how I use my DIYFish Inserts, and I'm going to show you also how I'm currently using the version 2.1 since I've shifted from version 2B to version 2.1. I have been MIA in blogs and in my blog and in my YouTube account recently because well, life is very haggard right now, so I have many stuff to do and I have little time for anything else. And I can't really get into the mood of vlogging or making videos because it's already the peak of summer season here in the Philippines and it's very hot. Seriously guys, if you're hearing the buzzing sound in the background, that's my fan. I tried shooting without the fan, but I can't. I wasn't able to last a minute without the fan. I was already sweating and whatever. So it's so hot here. So please pardon the buzzing sound, and hopefully you can get something from this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye! Okay, so the first thing that I've added or I've changed in my setup using the DIYFish Inserts is this. This is my contents pages. It's actually extra note paper that I printed out and divided to make my own contents pages. So you have the item here, the date, and so I have 4 pages of that. The reason why I did this because since I've shifted from version 2B to 2.1, I have a lot of space since I'm currently using the day on 2 pages. And I realized that with that much of space, I am able to write a lot of things that I wasn't able to do with my version 2B. And I need to keep track of the things. So that's what I do. I write here the title of the event or the note or the whatever, and I put the corresponding page. Before, I was not actually doing the page thing because I thought that I would not use, or I don't need the contents pages. But then I realized, and I was using the date thing. So as you can see here, for the 365 30 list, week 14, I write week 14. That means that event or that item is found on week 14. But as the month progresses, I realize that it's hassle. It's a hassle to me to look for the specific date or the week or the whatever. So I succumbed to the page. I don't know if you can see. I have marked my pages. It started with the April. Okay, so here's my contents pages. I don't have the actual content pages that is included in the full year since I just purchased the 3-month trial version for version 2B and version 2.1, so I don't have the content pages. I just make do with this. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about is my monthly insert. My monthly insert starts with this blank page, and I just printed out this awesome tabs that I got from Pinterest. I forgot which site, but it's actually, I printed out like this one. This is the whole set, and you can just cut it and paste it whatever you want. So it's brilliant since as much as I wanted to have the girl sorry, was that the girl something tab, the one that's mostly used by everyone, I cannot because it's via eBay and I don't want to wait for a long time just to have that tab. So this is kind of similar, and the only difference is that it's paper, so you had to cut it, you had to paste it, but it works the same. Fish actually posted a blog post in her blog. What? Fish actually posted something in her blog about rearranging her inserts so that you can see everything at a glance. I will link the blog post down below. I will not talk on that more because if you read her blog, you will be able to understand what she's saying. So I decided to try it out. So as you can see, this is my monthly calendar, and the monthly chart is supposed to be found here, but then I reprinted it out, and it's now here the back of my, or the front of my next month. So I don't know if you can see. Wait, I will just sew there. Through this setup, I now have everything at a glance. Because someone pointed out in the YouTube or in the Facebook group of DIYFish that if you're using your monthly chart for planning, it's a hassle to flip this one out over and over again just to access this one. So through this setup, you can see your monthly chart, you can see your, you can see your monthly chart, you can see your monthly calendar, you can see your week, and you can see your pages. See? It works, and it's actually glad that I shifted to this layout, because the problem with my weekly chart before, like what I've said, I found myself neglecting this since I don't usually see it. But now it's here. I can update it whenever I want, and I can double check it with my weekly chart. The brilliance of this system is that you can easily change stuff, rearrange stuff, and you can make it your own. Okay, so I will now explain how I use my monthly chart, my monthly calendar, my weekly pages, my weekly chart, and my daily pages. Okay, the monthly chart. First off, my monthly chart is usually used for future planning. These are the general tasks that I need to do, or I know I need to do for each month. I usually mark the days that I could do them, not necessarily the days that I need to do them, but the days when I could possibly do them. I do this because I want to see how stuff would plan out, or how stuff would progress, and I want to block off the dates. This is the general task, my monthly chart. Once the week or the Sunday before the week comes, I would transfer the general tasks here in my weekly chart, and then I would break down to the minute details. This is for the first example, week of April. We have a journal assembly for a church. It's on Saturday, and the breakdown of that is to send text reminders and collect registration fee. So I mark the days when I could possibly do them, and I just highlight the day when I once I decided when I would do this, or when I would do this specific task, I would then transfer it here to my weekly page. Or I just want to mention that if you view this, this is for me future planning, tentative stuff, not yet final. And when I put it here, when I mark it in my monthly calendar, and when I put it in my weekly calendar, it means that it's finalized. For example, I'm not sure when I would have a service in a church for mass. So I just mark the days. When I get to finalize it, I would mark it here in my weekly chart. Okay? Does it sound good? I don't know if I'm able to explain this brilliant or in a way that you can understand me. But if you have questions, don't hesitate to comment below or message me on Instagram or in blog or email or whatever. I will post my links down below. I will explain my monthly chart. The difference between version 2.1 and version 2B lies heavily on the monthly chart. The monthly chart for version 2.1 is actually like this. Your week 1 starts like this, week 2, week 3, or your Monday go like this, Tuesday go like this, Wednesday go like this. And the difference is, this is a lot smaller than the version 2. I'm still currently using the market dots that I cut into half just to mark the annual events like birthdays, celebrations, and anniversaries and whatnot. I'm currently using markers to mark my pages. Before I was using washi tape like this one, but I realized it takes too much space here in this little monthly calendar, and I want to be able to view my whole calendar at a glance. So what I did was I just put the corresponding color, box it, and then put the corresponding title of the event. And then I would just put the details in my monthly or in my weekly or in my daily pages. Okay? So, okay, so I forgot about this. This is supposed to be the page for the monthly chart. But since I didn't print it in front of the monthly calendar, I just printed out my April 365 data lists, in the Filofax Photo Day Challenge, and then I pasted here. It works because it doesn't add too much space, or it doesn't add to the bulk of my planner, because usually what I do is I print this in a personal size paper, or in the size of the personal size, and then I would punch it and then add it to the pages. Here, I could easily flip it through and I can easily see it. It doesn't add to my pages and it's still there. Okay? So, the next thing that I'm going to discuss is my weekly pages. Next week. Okay, let's put this out first. What I do is, the version 2.1 week is divided into 3. Weekly pages is divided into 3. This is one part, this is another part, and this is the third part. A lot of people have been having trouble with space. Some use this for 26530, some use this for journaling, and other. What I did was I divided it into 4. This part, this part, this part, and this part. So let's explain. This part, the first one, the smallest one, is used for birthdays, holidays, and the marking. The next one, the second one, is used for personal stuff. This includes blogs, health, exercise, anything about me. The next one is for my church activities. Since I'm an active member of a church, I belong to a ministry and I'm also part of the officers, so I have a lot of stuff to do, or I have a lot of events that I need to keep track of, so I use this page. This one, the last page, is for my work, since I'm currently looking for work. So I just use this space for that one. And then, what I do is, since when I open my daily pages, I don't have access to this pages, what I do is, I colored this side with a corresponding mark with the one that is hidden. So once I saw this color, I would know, I have something for my church, I sign for my church activities. The front part is for my goals and to-dos. I write in pencil and I just erase it once it's done. This 3D stuff is actually for documents and stuff, certificates. It's sturdier than the ones I've used before, which is the overhead projector paper. And I just put this very cute, I don't know if you can see it, this very cute stickers. So I have my week, I have my day, I have my contents pages, you can see here, and I have my here. Oh, sorry. This is actually the DIYFish year planner, 1 year planner, and I would talk about that some other time because I want to focus on my version 2.1. Okay, so now let's go to the weekly pages. Okay, so here's a sample of my week for the DIYFish version 2.1. As you can see, I'm using the 2 pages at a glance. And at first I was hesitant to use this because I can't imagine using that much space. But then I realized that now that I have this space, I can make do with the other stuff here at the back. Because before I have a lot of tabs in the back, or I have notepaper at the back, and I usually forgot about them once I've finished writing them down. Here, it's in the pages. I can also see it daily, and I can mark it. So it's easier to keep track of, it's easier to search, it's easier to archive, and it's easier to see what's in my pages. I usually use this. I still use this for quotations or journaling and stuff. Usually quotations. And this is for my to-do, general to-dos. And this is for my schedule. This I use for notes, or the breakdown of my to-dos, because I'm the kind of person who always breaks down or lists something just because I don't want to forget stuff. For example, one concrete example, I have a meeting for a church. I would break down the activities that I need to do. Do I need to make a minutes of a meeting? Do I need to send text reminders? What stuff do I need to prepare? I need to break that down here, just so I know everything. I'm OC like that sometimes, because if I don't break it down and mark it off when it's done, I tend to procrastinate. And if I know that I have a lot of things to do, or I have a lot of things lined up, I won't procrastinate for sure. Okay, so this page actually is the back of the monthly or the weekly chart in this front of the first start of the week. So this one I'm planning to using for my documented life challenge, which is kind of like the Filofax photo day challenge, but this is for week, and they gave you some art prompts, and you decorate your pages. I've started my documented life for week 10 and week 11, I think, but then since my life is so busy right now, I can't keep it up. But I'm planning. That's what I'm planning for this page. So, but since it's green, I would probably sketch it out or do it somewhere else and then just paste it here. This page I'm currently using for my 36530 lists. So this is just the market dots which I put with dates and the question and then the answer. So next I want to talk about my page markers and my page flags. I'm currently using page flags to mark the weeks. Orange is for April, pink is for May, and green is for June. And the index marker, I also updated my index marker because I was having trouble with this one, the bigger one. I've remade this with the same structure as I made the today marker. I'm having trouble because sometimes, because I have this one, I can't necessarily see this. So what I did was, I rearranged my today marker and I just cut it so it would fit here. It would directly fit here, as you can see. So I don't need to get this every time. Don't need to get this every time. I could just make do with this today marker. So it's just, it fits perfectly with the inserts, and I can then definitely use it every time. So I don't have to flip through pages just to get my color coding index. Okay, so there. Currently, I only have the monthly and the weekly pages for May and for June. I'm currently keeping the whole month's worth of day on 2 pages for April, and it's quite bulky, but I like it. It's definitely not what I've expected, because I was kind of expecting myself to be bored with it, because it's too much space. Seriously, it has a lot of space and a lot of potential, but I realized that I have a lot of stuff to do with this one. I can do a lot of stuff with it, and I did a lot of stuff with it. As always, do I recommend the DIYFish Inserts? Yes, absolutely. Which one is better, version 2B and version 2.1? It actually depends on you, which you would like to use, and because the version 2B provides bigger spaces for monthly, and for monthly calendar, and it has the traditional week on 2 pages. The thing with version 2.1 is that it's perfect for those people who have a lot of things to keep track of. For example, if you're busy with your personal life, your home, your work, your academics, and you need to keep track of all of this, and you don't want to use another planner, version 2.1 is perfect for you, because you can, for example, if you have to keep track of all those stuff, you can use your monthly calendar to keep track of everything. You can use your weekly pages to divide your stuff, like what it did, to specific categories. You can use the different spaces in your weekly or your month. You can use the different spaces in your daily calendar to appropriate stuff, and you can use your note pages for notes. sorry about that. My camera decided to die. It just takes time getting used to, but for sure, if you find a system and if you can develop a system of your own that actually works for you, version 2.1 is actually perfect for those who have busy lifestyle and everything else. I just want to film this video. I've been having trouble with my camera. I don't know why, but a lot of people have been asking me with my new update with my system. So for those who have asked, this is my update, and hopefully you can watch this and you can learn something from it. Please don't forget to comment below, or you have violent reactions or whatever. Comment below and I will do my best to answer you. Thank you again for watching and have a great day. Bye!